What's going on, guys? I just feel fantastic because I just beat Final Fantasy VIII all the way through. Wow. 90 something hours. Wow. That was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot of saving and reloading, and it should be. Oh, I have to upload it. I'll do that after this. Wow. Yeah, and of course, all the hours and hours of gameplay where I'm swapping the cards and all that bullshit and fighting the monsters. That's all so that way you can beat the super cheesy boss who still takes 3 or 4 times. And I'm not sure if I cheated or if I just did it wrong or whatever, but I was spamming limit breaks to beat Omega Weapon. I'm pretty sure I used Aura Stones and Holy Wars, but I also hit the R3 button, so I don't know, whatever. The thing, I beat him, that's what matters. It was cheesy as fuck. Alright, so now that's done, and I'm probably never going to play that game for 20 years again. Dude, there were so many times, I was thinking about it. Because, dude, they say, when you... I would always say, especially Squaresoft games, I mean, fucking Jesus Christ. It was more like I was watching, the prequel to Spirits Within. And Esther City is basically Xanarkand in Final Fantasy X. They're just whatever, but... I don't know. They hadn't got to the part where, if you change your outfit, your powers, that's where they lost me. 10-2, they were oh look, now they're a singing group and they get different microphones and based on their attitude, based on the mood they're in and the clothes they're wearing, their powers change. And I was I want to go play World of Warcraft and I'm going to go play Morrowind and all that kind of shit. I was you lost me on that one, PlayStation. I'm going to get an Xbox. But anyways. Well, dude, I was going back. Seriously, I was fighting some of these monsters, and I was I remember back in 1999 when I was in the basement of that house, and the TV was positioned this way, and this was going on. And I'm telling you, it's gonna sound odd. It's I like video games, but I don't like them that much. I basically was playing them because there was so much drama and bullshit going around that I was just zoning out on them. Speaking of which, so I'm looking at Steam, and Steam decided to tell me how much my playtime was. Holy shit, I have 1,065 hours over the course of 10 or so years on Masters of Orion. I do play that game a lot. The last time I played that game was December 18th, 2021. And I remember saying to myself, let me just not touch anything, start this new job. I should have taken, oh man, that job. That was that boss who I would log into work, and then without telling me, I would just get a meeting invite for a meeting starting in 5 minutes. And then I would get a DM that was hey, buddy, pulling you into this meeting. I totally dropped the ball on this. Here's what's going on with the client. Ooh, I was so mad. That was the job where, I'm not going to get into that bullshit. Those people were just fucking shiesty as fuck. Look, I guess Masters of Orion is kind of like my thinking music. The music goes on, you're just what it is when I can't think of something to do and I need to pass time, I will boot up Masters of Orion. I will set the AI to extremely hard, the highest setting it is. Then I will set myself at a disadvantage, and then I will play 1 versus 8 AI. That can get pretty complicated. Especially because the AI is trying to make deals with you while it makes deals with the other AIs, and it's trying to screw everyone over, but it's specifically going to try to screw you over more because you are the human. And then you got to figure out how to screw over the AI without it knowing it's being screwed over. And that normally means like spurts. You have to like set it up to where like you're like, oh, I'm only third in command, I'm only third in power because you, the mighty Sakura Empire, have all the fleets and whatnot, and I'm over here with just my frigate. But then what you gotta do is be like, hey, by the way, Cylons, like all that to the Sakuras and whatnot. But I noticed you guys have low gravity. I'll sell you this artificial gravity if you sell me your class 3 shields. And they'll be like, I don't know about all that because you have those. I don't know why you need shields. I mean, aren't you working on those lasers that can pierce through shields? I don't see what you need my shields for. Specifically, since the only reason why you haven't invaded me yet is that the Sakura are in between me and you, and they use missiles. Don't worry about it. Do you want the artificial gravity or not? And they'll normally take it, and then you get the shields, and then you, over one turn, spend a whole bunch of dough that you probably suckered from the Nolums, and then you upgrade all your fleets, and then you attack. And they're like, oh, you bastard! I can't defend against it because you can pierce my shields, and I can't shoot you because I can't. And I gave you my goddamn shields. That's how it has to go. And then you got people like trying to like sneak on you. It's like, what is it? It's like the shit that gets rolled over and shit like that. That's what they have, all that spy and espionage shit. That's why you have to be like aware of shit and track shit, and sometimes you gotta let shit go to see where it goes, and then you can track it that way and all that crazy shit. Masters of Orion. And then you gotta control the population. Then the thing is like the people start to riot, so then you can turn some of them into entertainers, but then if you have too many entertainers, there's nobody working, and then you have no productivity, and you can't build your tanks. So it's just crazy. It's just, and all this is going on where everyone is trying to like build galactic stock exchanges and all that crazy shit. What was I talking about? Oh, I was playing a lot of video games. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I mean, I shouldn't really even show this, but like when I say I don't care, I mean like I got this notice that one of her like alts or whatever that's been spamming me, like they'll just like join random chat apps that I have, and it'll be like added you as a friend or some bullshit like that. I'm like, okay. So I don't know. I woke up to take a shit or whatever. Yeah, I woke up to take a shit before I log into work, and I decided just to fucking yell at this stupid bitch. I mean, understandably, she left me on red, but I don't give a fuck. Yeah, and then on one of the other ones that joined, on another one, I was like, hey, I'm the one who put you on that watch list, you dumb motherfucker. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. So I just decided to like yell at that dumb bitch. I hadn't, this sounds stupid, I hadn't talked to her in like a while. But like, man, it's Easter coming up. I'm gonna go collect as much soil as I can tomorrow, or whatever, or maybe Sunday, whatever the fuck, whatever day has less traffic, right? And then all that bullshit. But this is the thing. Like, obviously, I don't even care about the money, because this is the thing. Like, December 18, 2021, I was like still basically a millionaire. I just didn't want to touch it. Because I was like, I'm going to wait till I get to realize capital gains and all that bullshit. And my parents had just told me that they had everything covered with the house. They were like, my dad had just told me, he was like, just hold on to $20,000. Just let me have 20. Like, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. And then like, I don't hear anything until he has a stroke. It's bullshit. But like, I don't even care about the money. I care about this bullshit twattery. I care about, like, none of this has anything to do with me. I just wanted to mine crypto and play video games and go boxing. And this stupid fucking whore. So annoying. And this is the most annoying thing. It's like, I'm gonna have to go back. I don't care enough about to do it now, but it's like, I'm pretty sure that, like, I started talking about, like, helping out my parents, and that somehow annoyed her or whatever. I don't care. I don't want to know. I want the fucking Secret Service to do their job and arrest that stupid hag the moment she tries to step foot in America. And that's it. That's all I care about. So that's that. But I beat Final Fantasy VIII all the way, every single one of the achievements, and for some reason I played way too much Masters of Orion. I've played 1,065 hours of Masters of Orion. It's that fucking music. It's so hypnotic. So I'm gonna go do shit now. Have a nice day.